Tali Soba, here are the weekly highlights of Arakan. Widespread flooding damages farmland in Arakan. Arakan Army allegedly supports at least 23 resistant groups. AA opens Health Supervisor Level 2 training course. Free education programs expanding in AA-controlled areas. Arakan-Bangladesh border trade comes to a halt. One civilian injured in Pauktaw due to military shelling. In Arakan, intense fighting between the Myanmar military and the Arakan Army has been ongoing for over a year. From July 7 to July 13, 2025, we'll be bringing you notable updates from Arakan. Due to continuous heavy rainfall since early July, several townships in Arakan, including Pauktaw, Mra'u, Mambra, Buthidaw, and Maungdaw, have experienced severe flooding. This has resulted in significant destruction of farmland. Arakanese farmers, already struggling with high fertilizer prices and increased cultivation costs, are now suffering further losses due to submerged paddy fields. Many say they are facing difficulties in acquiring seeds and funds to replant their damaged farms. Seasonal flooding affects Arakan annually, with tens of thousands of acres being lost each year. In the previous year, more than 30,000 acres of farmland in Arakan were damaged by floodwaters. Arakan Army allegedly supports at least 23 resistant groups. According to July 9th report by ISB Myanmar, the Arakan Army has supported at least 23 armed resistant groups that emerged after 2021 military coup. The report states AA has provided these groups with weapons, rations, and military training, either partially or fully. 8 of these resistant groups operate directly under AA's military command structure, including many factions of the Myanmar Revolutionary Movement. At present, AA is actively engaged in military operations across northeastern, southeastern, and western Myanmar. It is seen as the only ethnic armed group with operational reach in central Myanmar. ISP Myanmar estimates AA controls about 93% of Arakan and is continuing its military campaign to gain control of the state. AA opens Health Supervisor Level 2 training course. The Arakan Public Health Department, under the Arakan People's Revolutionary Government, launches second-tier health supervisor training course to enhance healthcare services. The course began on July 1, 2025 and currently has around 100 trainees. 17 instructors are teaching 6 core subjects: basic anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, environmental health, communicable disease control, public health, and primary maternal care. The course lasts 8 months, and upon completion, graduates may be assigned as community health supervisors depending on staffing needs. The department also plans to open more Level 1 supervisor courses and continues to invite applicants of all ethnic backgrounds to join its public health services due to staffing shortages. Free education programs expanding in AA-controlled areas. In townships under AA control such as Pauktaw, Jiaopru, Buthidaw, Bongnaja, and Mra'u, free education initiatives are expanding to ensure school-aged children, including displaced and impoverished children of all backgrounds, have access to schooling. Local community-based organizations are playing a key role in implementing these efforts. For example, the Tan Kong Sra Tuan Education Center is currently providing education to around 3,000 students across 5 townships. In Mra'u, the Lewari Monastery Association is running a free school offering classes from primary to matriculation level to about 40 students. Despite school closures in 2024, due to military airstrikes and displacement, AA has announced intentions to systematically operate the education sector this year, while local civil groups continue pushing for children's right to education. Arakan-Bangladesh border trade comes to a halt. Border trade between Arakan and Bangladesh has nearly come to a complete stop due to tightened restrictions imposed by Bangladeshi authorities. Since early July, Bangladeshi officials have increased security at trading checkpoints and blocked goods from both sides, disrupting trade routes and causing significant economic impact. While the trade is technically unofficial, exchanges between traders from both sides resumed in late 2024. However, routes from Kanyanchang have been closed since April. Other routes such as Dampyo and Bordula have also been suspended, activity severely reducing trade. Political analysts suggest the disruptions may stem from deteriorating relationships between the Arakan Army and the Bangladeshi government. Following the Myanmar military's blockage of major supply routes in Arakan, cross-border trade between Bangladesh and India had been the main economic lifeline for local residents. One civilian injured in Pauktaw due to military shelling. On July 12, artillery fire from Junta's No. 12 Police Battalion, based in Saitwe, hit Monte village on Miegu Island in Pauktaw Township. A 17-year-old girl was seriously injured. The battalion fired 3 shells, one of which exploded inside the village, causing the injury. Earlier on July 10th, a similar shelling by the 908th Light Infantry Battalion in Saitwe injured a civilian man in Idon Village, Bongnaja Township. Amid growing military tensions between the junta and AA, indiscriminate artillery shelling continues to harm civilians in frontline townships like Pauktaw, Rathidaw, and Bangladesh. That concludes this week's highlights from Arakan. This program is presented every Tuesday, so please stay tuned. May all people of Arakan and the world stay healthy and safe.